Cancer, welcome to your full moon in Scorpio reading. I hope this finds you well. Today we are going to be working with a new indie deck. If you like it, I will have the links down below. It is the Rosewood Tarot Day and Night decks. Beautiful deck. I hope y'all enjoy it. Before we get into it, I'm going to shuffle and see what kind of shadow work would be good to do at the time of this full moon. Think of what you've been working on since November 23rd of last year when we had that last lunation in Scorpio, okay? This is hitting your 5th house as the sun is in your 11th. So something having to do with, your kids, maybe family, something having to do with creative projects, fun dating, romance, childhood, something in that area of life. You're needing to release and let go, and yes, maybe do some shadow work in that area of your life as the sun is really putting a spotlight on your dreams, goals, aspirations, maybe having to do with colleagues, people you work with, friend groups, social media. And this is at a time when you're probably dealing with some kind of challenges having to do with other people because Pluto in Aquarius is in your 8th house squaring this moon. So people might be giving you, why am I hearing a run for your money? I'm hearing something about that. 8th house is bringing up a lot of catharsis. It could also be people bringing out your shadow, you bringing out other people's shadow. This is what I'm getting intuitively. Something about humanity at large and the changes going on, the intense changes going on with humanity at large are, I'm hearing provoking, stoking, poking, something about that. Change within you and maybe your dating life, maybe your family life, your childhood, something is, it's stoking, provoking something with that, this 5th house areas of your life. Getting a lot of people all over this already. I'm just going to be straight with you. And I feel like it's bringing up shadow work. These relationships are, and it looks like also with Mars and Pisces going through your 9th house at this time, you are working on these belief systems about how do I get expansion? How do I get progress with my life? But I think some of you are not real clear about that. I mean, who is, in all honesty? So yeah, soulmates, other people bringing it up, bringing soul karmic lessons perhaps. And wild is at the foundation. So Aries got that. So I'm getting a little bit of a different, I'm getting challenges with people. I'm getting darkness with these relationships coming out that might be, again, something about stoking and provoking your wild side or theirs. Getting a heavy Black Moon Lilith vibe off of that, right? Which would be your shadow. Like check out your Black Moon Lilith placement, find out where that is, do some shadow work on that, because it could be these relationships, these soulmates that have come into your life to teach you lessons, or you've come into their life to teach them lessons. You're here to learn from each other, but the learning seems to in some way be tied into this Black Moon Lilith. Well, you got a lot of situation going here, okay? I mean, I just had a bunch of cards pop out. What are you working on that is blessing you? Are you needing to work on the truth of the matter that you need to walk away from something? And there's a King of Water, which would be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, 9 of water, 2 of fire. You got a decision to make about getting some happiness, okay? Like, do you have 2 choices or 2 options? And you need to make a very emotionally mature decision about where your happiness lies in the path ahead, because I'm getting a lot of plans, maybe having to do with partnerships, maybe a friend is helping you out with this, but it's almost like you are needing to work on seeing the truth coming out, work on healing something that involves you moving on towards more emotional mastery, more emotional maturity, and moves you towards decisions that actually make you happy. I'm telling you, these cards are actually opening up for you more than anybody else, probably because of this water energy, all right? The obstacle appears to be with the Star card, could be an Aquarius, maybe an Aries with that Fool. And wow, I'm telling you, this is so much talking going on here, sweet Jesus. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of fire, okay? A lot of popping stuff off, and I don't know that it's helping you because it's showing up as an obstacle or a challenge. All right, so I'm getting a lot of the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, strong on the Aries, also on the Aquarius. It could be that you have some ambitions to get a new start, but I don't think you're very clear about your options, what's viable and what's not. And I do see some guardedness here as well about getting a new start. Like, there's maybe a part of you that is holding back or protecting yourself from anything kind of, I'm hearing rambunctious. I think you're really protective about some kind of in and out energy. Someone coming and offering you something new, maybe with traveling, maybe with a sexual union, or some new creative start. And I think you're looking into it and you're making inquiries, but you're kind of inquiring from this guarded, if it's not you, it's somebody around you. If the blockage is with a fire sign or an Aquarian, I feel like there's been a lot of wishful thinking and a lack of clarity in this relationship. There may be some commitment issues. And I am seeing potentially a player type energy. So maybe that is what has you or another person on guard that, well, what can I commit to here? Like, yeah, sure, I'd like to get something started and I'm hoping and wishing and dreaming for it, but what can I hold on to here? Because it doesn't look real solid or stable, if I may be honest. Some of you are fantasizing about getting some new beginning, but again, it doesn't look solid or grounded. I'm sorry to say that. Okay. The outcome, you have Keeper of Air. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini again. This is like Queen of Swords here, and then Ace of Water, Three of Water. I do feel that there is an opportunity, a strong decision here, a strong opportunity to heal something, okay? Possibly involving this air sign female. I feel like somebody is in a really dry, dark, cold place. There needs to be some kind of healing of this. And someone needs to be replenished, you know? But I do feel that someone might be cutting themselves off from it. Yet there is a possibility, a potential here of it. And for some of you, right, we have free will. And what I'm seeing is it could go one of two ways. That somebody in the outcome decides they're going to cut themselves off from new love and reconciling with somebody and or, right? Or they're going to cut themselves off from healing and reuniting with somebody. That could be the decision in the outcome. The Foundation, Judgment. Woo, a lot of signs are getting this card. A decision is having to be made here. I mean, your blockage, though, is what decision? Okay, please tell me what decision. There could be some kind of love offer or a loving offer or gesture being made. Being an earth sign and a water sign. And yeah, it looks like the water sign here would be the person who is bringing the healing, the replenishment. My only caution here is that I think there might be some idealism, and I saw it as a blockage, and I'm seeing it again here, that somebody's going to have to be very grounded and based about what it is they're pouring into and giving themselves to, because if it's too pie in the sky, I think it's going to disappoint, all right? The Foundation, Ace of Water again. Somebody's going to make a decision here to heal, to replenish, what to pour out to. And it's interesting because with that Star card, that's a card of the water bearer. Right, it's Aquarius, but she's a healer. She's pouring out to humanity. And I do see a lot of flow with these cards is needed. But again, what are you going to give to as a water sign? You're the one bringing the water. And this is you making a decision. I'm hearing something. What are you carrying the water for? Hey, that is a for Cancer. Somebody needs to be relieved of their stress. Somebody's under a lot of stress. And this is about coming in and bringing that relief. Being a vessel of healing when people are going through tension and stress, which you know a lot of people are under pressure these days. And I'm hearing something about a helpmate. How may I help you? How may I help you? I'm hearing something about being of service, putting people at ease, reassuring them. Not in this kind of pie in the sky, I'm going to make you feel good so I can feel good. It's a really like grounded based. I'm not doing this for me and my own security. Look, there you are, Cancer, new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe, okay? It's about protecting not just your heart space, but the heart space of another. Not just guarding your own emotional security issues, but the emotional security issues of another. Don't let pride get in your way.